The Bizarre Circus is coming to Brawl Stars, and today I'm going to show you gameplay of everything in the update. Well, except for Charlie, because I can't show you that yet. But come back tomorrow for that. Now first, let's take a look at the biggest change coming into the game, and that is the Mega Pig event. Now, this event will take place once per month from Friday to Sunday, so you'll have 3 days to use your 18 tickets. The more wins your club gets as a whole, the larger your rewards get. All the rewards will slowly rise from win number 1 to win 250, and that 250 wins, it's maxed out. So the maximum reward of 600 star drops, 15,000 coins, 6,000 power points, and 3,000 bling will get divided by 30 and then distributed. Now the rewards per person range from 3 coins, 1 power point, and 1 bling at 1 win, all the way up to 508 coins, 201 power points, and 100 bling at 250 wins. Now, in addition, every member will receive 20 star drops if you max out your Mega Pig, but anything less than a max Mega Pig and you'll receive substantially less star drops. Be sure to do everything you can to get 250 wins as a club because you'll be rewarded handsomely for that extra effort. The games themselves are similar to Power League, but in a much shorter and less complicated version. Once you make it through matchmaking, you'll be put on a team if you didn't queue up with one, and you'll be able to pick your brawlers based on the mode and the modifier that it randomly chose. Now, there are 4 possible modifiers that you can play at random. The first one is just a normal game, nothing is different. The second one is called Super Bushy, where bushes grow from other bushes as the game goes on. The third one is Instant Overtime, where at the start of the game, all the walls are destroyed and long-range brawlers are going to dominate. And then the final one is called Unlimited Power. Unlimited Power! This is where every time a brawler dies, they will drop a power cube just like in Showdown. Now, once the game is over, if you won, it will add that win into your Mega Pig. And then once the event ends, you'll be able to collect all the rewards that you and your club mates earned during the event. Now let's check out the balance changes. First off, let's take a look at how they've buffed some of the gears. The Pet Power gear, the power has been increased from 20 up to 25%. The Shield gear's health has been increased from 600 extra health to 900. Sandy's Mythic gear has increased damage reduction effect from 10 up to 20%. And Leon's Mythic gear has got a buff too of an extra second to that increased duration of his super. The next buff is to Doug and his super. They have made his hot dog really big. They made it longer, they made it wider. It's got a lot of girth now is all I'm saying. It's just, that's a big hot dog. We do, however, have some nerfs as well. The Speed gear, its movement increase has been reduced from 20 down to 15%. Crow's gadget Slowing Toxin gets nerfed yet another time, like the 3rd time in 3 consecutive updates. Shelly is getting her supercharge rate decreased, so no more Shellys blasting you in the face, or at least not very often. For Gus and his poopy cookers, they have removed the knockback effect. Pearlesy and her gadget Overcooked, the extra damage decreased from 60 down to 40%. Squeak's gadget Residue is seeing its duration decreased from 8 down to 6 seconds. Next up, we have Fang. He is getting his main attack damage reduced. Let's be real. He needed that. And also, Buster needs one as well, so he's also getting a nerf to his main attack damage. Now, when the update comes, there's going to be a Hypercharged Unleashed event, and this time, it's much easier than last time. You're going to get a quest, and for this quest, you just need to activate your Hypercharge 15 times while playing the event to complete the quest. You don't even have to win. You could lose all your matches and you could still beat this quest. Once you complete it, you'll get a free Hypercharge from the new ones that are being released. Now, if you happen to own it, you'll only get 1,000 coins as a fallback reward, so be sure not to buy any of them before the event, because if so, you're going to be getting kind of a raw deal on the fallback event. So what are those 6 new hypercharges? Well, Rosa's hypercharge is called Grasping Roots. It puts a large area around her that will slow her enemies while her super is being used while hypercharged, on top of the stats boost, of course, themselves. For Maisie, she has one that's called Aftermath. If you use your super while you're hypercharged, it will fire out multiple shots of her main attack from the middle of you, as well as the normal knockback damage. If you center yourself on a high safe when you do this, you will deal massive damage. Otherwise, it's just kind of hit and miss on whether those shots will actually land on a target. It's kind of similar to Hank's super, where they just kind of all fire out, but it's Maisie's shot. One that's not hit or miss is Lou's hypercharge, because it's called Slushy Storm and will instantly freeze anyone caught in his hypercharged super. This one is really strong, and it's pretty much death for anybody caught in its initial super. Jessie is getting Scrappy 2.0. Scrappy gets a 50% health buff and deals 20% more damage. That is a nightmare for all brawlers who have a hard time dealing with spawners, and in Heist, it's death for the safe. Now, Colette's is called Teen Spirit, and hopefully you get the Nirvana reference. When you use Colette's super while hypercharged, a little spirit follows Colette, and her super deals damage twice by anyone hit by it. Now, in Heist, this deals 25% of the entire safe's damage in one super. Kind of crazy. Now, Charlie's hypercharge will spawn 3 little spiders from the cocoon that she makes. This will seek out the nearest player and attack them. Now, we also have a bunch of skins coming into the game, starting off with White Wolf Leon. Now, this skin is part of the Brawloween skins and will be released in late October. This Leon skin is a mythic skin, so it will cost 199 gems, but it looks really great. Now, I especially like the super animation with the tree and the moon. That is very cool. Now, the next mythic skin is Hoot Hoot Shelly. It's a take on Witch Shelly and does look pretty nice. She fires off owl eyes for her main shot, and for her super, the owls themselves join the party. Now, with custom winning and losing animations, as well as extra pins and sprays like the other premium skins, it's a pretty nice one. And finally, the last new Brawloween skin is Kabucha Fang. This is a Supercell make skin designed by Glowing Shark, and it looks really great. The shot animations are all top notch, and the model looks awesome as well. Next up, we have the Creepy Bizarre Circus skins, and all of these skins will be available at the start of the Brawl Pass season. The first one up is the creepiest one, and it's Dark Clown Sam. He spins his head backwards before his body. Yeah, I'm ready for my nightmares now. But on the bright side, his shots look actually really cool with like all the dark blue effects, as long as you don't realize that he's like throwing teeth at somebody. But other than that, the winning and losing animations are great, and for 79 gems, it's actually a really good deal, providing you like the skin. And then there is Cobra Lola. Now, the model looks very cool, and her shots are like skeletal snakes. Her super, I mean, it doesn't do much, it's Lola, but it does have nice animations to make up for it. Now, this is the Power League skin for the season, so you'll get access to purchasing it after you win 60 rounds, or you just wait a year. And then we have perhaps my favorite of the circus skins, and that's Ringmaster Byron. In his backpack, he's got a jar full of eyeballs, and he uses those eyeballs when he fires shots at you. Now, I really like the dark-looking projectiles that he has, and the animations are perhaps the best of the bunch. He, like, summons the dark force when he wins, but if he loses, well, he can't seem to quite muster up the force to make it happen. Now, this one is a mythic skin as well, and as such will cost you 199 gems. And finally, we have the legendary skin of Tusked Nita. And with it being a legendary skin, it will cost 299 gems. But with that, of course, you get all of the extra with it. A bunch of pins, icons, and sprays. Now, she does have a custom effect on her voice lines. It's like a sort of modulated effect. For her main attack, she throws beach balls. She spawns a big elephant Bruce with her super. And then, of course, the final killing blow effect, there's like a hat that smashes the enemies out of existence. But if you lose, well, the animation, it does the same to you. Overall, I do like this skin. I don't know if I like it enough for a legendary skin, but I guess like all the extras that you get make up for the price. But let's be real, I'm gonna buy it. Next up, we have the Warrior's Journey skins, and these will be available in the shop in mid-November. First off, we have Dasis Grom. His model is really amazing. His shots look really cool, as well as does his super. He has both really cool winning and losing animations, as well as some extra goodies when you purchase him. Of course, he is a mythic skin, so he's going to cost 199 gems, but for all of that, it seems about right. Awesome skin. Next up, we have Vanara Frank, and it's Frank, but with a tail. His model does look really cool, and even though there's not like a lot of difference between his normal attack and his super attack, it does make a lot of noise, and it looks cool. Once again, we see custom winning and losing animations, as well as all the extra goodies included for the price of 199 gems. And finally, we have the last mythic skin in this set, and that's Brother Bo. I personally really like the shot animations on this. They're like fireworks and they blow up. It reminds me of the 4th of July. The super animation is also extremely good, and if you purchase this skin, you will unlock the option of getting the color variation, which is Supreme Bow. Both of these colors are really great, and this is a very nice skin. Now, before we hop into the last bit of skins, Colt got a remodel. It's kind of more of a touch-up than a full remodel, but you can see some small differences here and there. Like, he has golden spurs to begin with. He's got some gold buttons on his vest, and his belt is definitely more detailed, and he's got a fancier star on the back of his vest as well. Even his hair got some more fine details, so Colt, he got a glow up. Is that what they call it? Is that what the kids call it? Do they call it a glow up? Hey, Tilly, like if somebody gets a makeover, is that called like a glow up?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, okay. All right, good. That's all I really need to know. Thank you, Harper and Tilly. I appreciate it.
Why did you call us for that?
You don't think this is important? Keeping with some of the color variations, we have Mecha Edgar Unit 00 and Unit 01. Now, neither of these would have changed things very much. They're just color variations, but the color does look really nice, and if you really like your Mecha Edgar, here's 2 more options for you. Now, these 2 will release when the update drops and will cost 49 gems each, but of course you have to own Mecha Edgar first to be able to purchase these. Now, we also have a 29 gem skin coming in late October, and it's Boy Scout Gus. Now, since it's only a 29 gem skin, there's really nothing changed except for the model, but it does look really cool. I think it's a really cute skin and definitely worth 29 gems if you're looking for an inexpensive but cool looking skin. Now, coming in early November and setting you back 149 gems, we have Hockey Mortis. Now, I think this model looks absolutely hilarious, and it does have some different shot animations and super animations, as well as both winning and losing animations too. All in all, while the skin isn't over the top, it does have a very unique vibe to it, and I'm here for it. And the last of the new skins that I can show you is Lavish Lola, which is a variation of the exclusive skin of Rebel Lola. Now, this one's not over the top. It's pretty cool and slightly different variation of Rebel Lola, and if you like it, it costs 149 gems or 5,000 bling and will be coming in late November. There have also been some other changes to clubs though as well. There's now a cost associated with creating a club, and it's 1,000 coins, and clubs unlock now at 400 trophies. And if you're searching for a club in the next update, you're going to find the process a little bit better because they've prioritized clubs with at least 22 active players when you're trying to search and find one. It's going to be more important than ever, especially with Mega Pig, because you're going to want those rewards. And to take that up a notch, you're going to be able to share your replays in club chat too. So if you won that impressive game, then you can have everybody check it out. And if you lost, let's get real, ain't nobody sharing those anyway. Now, normally I don't cover like the really small bug fixes and other changes, but there are a couple really interesting ones here in the patch notes. First off, the PowerPoint cap now has been officially totally removed, so you can stack as many of these as you like. Pearl's Mastery title has been changed from just do it to let me cook. They've also improved the loading time for the Star Drops rewards. So no longer are you going to have to sit there and see that star spinning forever before it finally pops up and it gives you your 65 coins. And finally, we have a bunch of new maps coming into the game, and some of them I think actually look really good. First off though, they are removing the Robot Factory, Enchanted Forest, and Scrapyard themes and replacing them with the Bizarre Circus, Mortis's Mortuary, Bull's Diner, and the Mega Pig environments. Now, both of these brand new environments, they look really cool. The circus one, I mean, it's creepy, but it kind of fits the theme of the season, and I personally really like the new Mega Pig environment, like all the different resources scattered around, but one really strange thing is that in the far upper right-hand corner, there's a TV, and on this TV it says Star-TV, and I think that another round of lore is absolutely coming very soon. There was that one little clip in Brawl Talk where it looked like Ryan watching a TV monitor, and I will cover it for you if we do see it. I'm really excited about that because it's always fun to see more lore for the game. Okay, so let's check out the new map rotation. In Brawl Ball, they have removed Penalty Kick and Pinball Dreams, and they have added 2 brand new maps, one called Iron Bars, and the other one is called Deadly Deflection. In Gym Grab, they have removed Deathcap Trap and Undermine, and they have added 2 new maps again, one called Stacking and one called Warehouse. In Heist, they have removed Pit Stop and... Wait, they removed Pit Stop? But they did add a brand new map called Hungry Hippos. In Hot Zone, they have removed Open Business, and they have added a new map called On the Train, which looks like a very strange map. I'm going to have to check that one out a little bit closer because it's very down the middle. In Knockout, they have removed Flowing Springs and New Perspective, and they have again added 2 new maps, one called Into Infinity, and the other one's called Waters of Doom. In Showdown, they have removed Cavern Churn and Island Invasion, and they've added Vicious Vortex and Descending Dimensions. I just realized that they love alliteration. Vicious Vortex, Descending Dimensions, Hungry Hippos. Siege is removed, and Duels, the 4 maps that are going to be in Duels are Eyes on the Ground, Devil's Pass, Cheeky Choke Point, and Battered Battlefields. More alliterations! We can't get enough of the alliteration. And finally, here on the screen is the Power League map pool. If that's your thing, pause it, screenshot it, check it out. That's what you're going to be playing on in this Power League season. And that is sneak peek number 1.